And we're live, the Twitters. So last time around, on Wrath of the Righteous, we saw Arushale. That's it, that's all. Never mind. We also got... So we met with Woljip, who was impersonating a cultist leader, or Baphomet. With him, we defeated the demon lord that was tracking him, because apparently the moon and star, or the moon crescent necklace that he stole from Canabri's was apparently a demonic item, which attacks demons. And the shadow was a demon, apparently. I think. Boop. What else? Well, yeah, we also saw Arushale. She led us to sever the demon that was the hag, who was sent by the demons to track her down because she's a traitor to the demon cause, which is good for us. She's a succubus trying to redeem herself, I guess. Even though the first thing she did with us was lie to us and manipulate us. You know, if she tries, I think she can actually make it. Probably. Hopefully. Boop. Also, I'm thinking of replacing Lan with Arushale. Just because. Then I can bring back somebody who can have some healing stay. Either Darren or Social. Either or, really. I guess Darren is more useful. He's more specifically useful by healing, but Social is more generally useful by being both in the front line. No, never mind. Darren, I think Darren takes the cake. Because since he doesn't go in the front line, he can have a tiny bit more staying power. I think. I hope. What have I just done? I think I just messed up my Twitter usage. Oh well. Too bad. Anyway, let me get the sound back up, because I like the sound. I mean, I can't hear it, but you can, and that makes me feel good. Let me also write the most insightful comment you've ever seen in chat, so it doesn't stay empty, because I don't like it when it's empty. Boop. There we go. Let me get my headset, and let's go. So now we investigate the hidden passage that demons are using to flank our crusading forces. I think. Either that or we're searching for a missing patrol. Either or, really. Also, we have to clear the way to the Grey Road with our Crusader army so we can investigate the Ivory Sanctum. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go through here because there's a bunch of cracks from the World Wound. So we have to go through here, into here, clear the space off. Though maybe this can link too, even though this kind of looking like a dead end. Might as well try. Apparently I have crusade management to do. No I don't. Yep, I don't have to do anything. Paladins and marksmen are recruited the commander headquarters. Oh, I could do that if I have the resources. Let me get the resources. Oh, we get a bunch of finance points per day. That's nice. Let me get a day's pay. Issue decree. Nice. Let's get back down to the Molten Scar. We need to rest? No, we don't. Okay, let's go. Explore the Molten Scar for signs of something. Okay. That's why it's called a Molten Scar, because of the lava. So there's a dead Crusader. And a bunch of cages. Are those Crusaders inside? Feathered beasts, I'll choke all of you. Get your talons off of me. Oh no, they're sacrificing them for their demonic purposes. Yakle, Kanya, Ravuk, Ravuk, Ravuk. We got infected by something. Are they making more troops? Thomas, what have they done to you, monsters? Beasts. Huh. Hopefully we can cure him somehow. I get the second one over here. Can we like interrupt them, please? It's just two rocks, I think. Interrupt them. Go, 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 go. So that's how the demons are sneaking to our territory. Get him before they have mirror image up. Greyboar, get him. Good job. Devin. Heal time. That's... Who? Arthur. He's stunned apparently. Heal yourself maybe. Lan. Oljif. Ember. Ah, we don't have Devin with us. That's kind of bad. Get him. Actually, attack. That's fine. Donald's down. He's down. Good. Attack the next one. Go. Okay, I think we're good. Nice. Get the last one. With the mirror images. Arthur's here. That's nice. And he's dead. Good job, old Jiff. I saw these sneak attacks. We need to heal Greybor. Ember, you can heal, right? Yes, you can. Go. One more. Up. Thank you. Quick save. Let's go again. First is buff, because we can. We just rested, so we have all our stuff up. Where's my heroism? There it is. Gimme. That's 1, 2, 3. Roll Jiff, mirror image yourself. If you can. Greater invisibility on Arthur. And yourself. Haste. That's good. I should really have all of this on a shortcut or something. Okay. Anything else, Ember? Enlarge, that's good. Do all your stuff. Up. Weapon bond. Holy weapon. Okay, let's see the difference. I think my chest just bled.
Let us be off.
My wound reopened. A large rock looks at you, craning her disgusting bald neck. Her piercing screech sounds menacing. Why are you here? You want to become demons too? The rocks will transform you right away. Let's see if we can't get some information from them. Who are you? The rock sticks her chest out and spreads her massive black wings. Vormurak, wise rock, magical rock. Snatcher of pathetic humans, maker of demons. But the rock said Vormurak was dumb, leave chicken head they said, and Vormurak became the favorite student of wise Zanchir the Plagued One, and is now making demons out of humans. Who's dumb now? What are you doing here? Unblinking bird's eye stares at you. Vormurak is making an army. She sends her flock to get human silly crusaders at night. The ones that she steals, she transforms, makes good demons, with sharp teeth, who will kill you. Wise Zanchir the Plagued One told her to fly here and gather an army. Harm humans. He doesn't have time to do it himself. He's busy reading and thinking. He said he would give the rock horrific powers, like the strongest demons have. Why Zanchir the Plague? One knows the secret, how to pour more power into demons. When he rewards the rock, she will tear you off the heads of everyone who banished Vormurak, and with the other, she will hunt you down. And with the other, she will hunt you from the skies, pathetic humans. Let me get this straight. You serve a wise mage, but he sent you somewhere far away, here, with a very important task. I can't imagine what possessed him to do that. Who could refuse such a passionate and quick-witted helper? I'm sure he's lost without you. Stupid mortal, wise Zanchir the Plagued One would never get lost. He's too clever. Where did you learn how to turn humans into demons? All knowledge, the wise rock read it and did it. The savvy tiefling has serious doubts that the rock has ever read anything in her entire life. The savvy tiefling thinks that the wise rock is telling fibs. An indignant screech bursts from the demon. The rock is wise. The rock could not read the screech crashes but Zanchir the Plagued One ordered the rock to get the silver-tongued elf who knows ancient words, and he translated everything. He was screaming in pain while Zanchir was eating him. What if I bluff? The rock truly is wise. Vormurak is the wisest of rocks. Vormurak is Ravuk. It means very smart. Have you seen the wide gate of the worlds she opened? This is to have more power flow here, to make bigger demons out of stupid humans. With bigger teeth. I could bluffer or intimidator. Intimidate. Give me the paper or ask. Let's keep the bluff going. Nah, intimidate. Give me the paper or else. The rock recoils wildly and I saw an angry screech. What? Have you come to get a paper? Take your stupid paper. The rock will find a new one even better, and rocks will kill you. Kill you. Hopefully we can save the crusaders that she's already transformed. Also, I kind of buffed up for nothing. Oh, never mind, I haven't. Rock Pillager. I missed. Ooh. Nice. Any more? No? Only one? Okay, there's the page. Page smeared with blood and soot. Time to read. That's specimen report. Oh god, we're gonna have to... Oh, I got it. Okay, thanks. The paper is old and stained with black blood, Well, it's stained black with blood in places. Someone's written over the ancient elven runes in blood. There's just one fragment of the corner is readable. Not the portal, but a soft spot in the space of the world. Many gods and demons have power to open such a rift, but doing this will not be to their liking, so they will leave the request unanswered. Therefore, one should pronounce the word Ravuk when creating such a rift. It is an ancient and mighty board of power that belongs to the language now forgotten. This word means no name. Mages of the past often wove into the texts of their incantations to shelter themselves from the anger of those forces distorted by the rights against nature. Calling themselves no names. They won't be found. Gloves are arcane eradication. Range touch attack rolls. That's for Ember, I think. She's a touch attack expert. Doesn't have any gloves too, so that's good. There it is. How about the bracers? Trickery skill checks. Roll GIF. Now you have the bracers of armor, never mind. And the weapons are fine, I guess. Yep. Loot the pillager. Oh, ring of protection, +1. Do you need it? That's +2. Damon, you have +1. +1. Archley. Get one. There it is. Nice. Jana Aldori. Hey, there she is. If only I had Sila with me. Wolar Thomas. Quick save. Heyo. The Crusader in front of you looks terrible. His skin is charred and cracked, oozing blood. Horrible claws are growing from under his nails, tearing them from the fingers, and barely controlled madness is flickering in his eyes. The wheezing coming from the knight's bloody throat is like the growl of an animal. Help! In the name of all the gods. Who are you? Gathering all his strength, the knight gives a short, clipped reply, reporting that he's been trained to do. A crusader. Abducted during an exploratory mission. I'm Wollard, and this is Thomas. The knight nods at his friend. The latter cannot speak. His pointed teeth are growing without stopping, and they have pierced to his lower jaw, sealing his mouth shut. He's moaning something furiously, his bloodshot eyes rolling wildly. You know anything about the girl in the other cage? No, they brought her here in after. She could barely stand, she was weak from exhaustion. She looked like she hadn't eaten in days. The rocks tossed her in that cell and I haven't touched her since. How did you get here? The flames of fury is raging in the Crusader's eyes. We're exploring the gorge on the Navia's orders and we ran into them. Rocks attacked us, beat us up and dragged here. We thought they wanted to eat us. What they did to you was horrible. We have families, Commander. Save us. What did they do to you? We were put through some horrifying ritual. Maybe that's how Hyrule tormented her test subjects. The pain is unbearable, Commander. Like being dipped in boiling water and then dragged over a grater. I saw the abyss. It lunged at me like a wild beast, pouring its vile poison into me, into my bones, turning them into molten metal. The rocks said that would be their soldiers. Thomas and I are far from the first one they've done this to. I think they made a kind of tunnel through to the cruel world, and the filth gushes in from there. They pop into us and make us fight from their side. It pains me to think about it, but a few times I thought that the demons I killed looked like some of my friends. People I thought had died, and I know what happened to them. What should we do with you now? Help us or kill us, but don't abandon us like this. The pain is unbearable. It's taking over my mind. I'm afraid that I'll kill someone. Maybe the clerics can cure us? Lance stares at Wollar's eyes and then sighs suddenly. They've got a crimson rage, a demonic pestilence that clouds the mind with an unbridled fury. Mongrel infants are sometimes born with this affliction. There's no cure for it, but we do know a way to fight this scourge, to control it. Maybe my kinfolk could help you. Our troubles have a common source. Look at me, warrior. I know what you are feeling. I also sense that beast in my soul. I hear its raging howls, but I fight it. Every day, every moment, you are not doomed. You've been marked by the abyss, but this is not the death sentence. I am living proof of that. I would need a mythic path or a demon mythic path. Yes, the beast inside. How do you resist it? How do you suppress its rage? Lon is right. Go to the Mongols. They'll take care of you. The knight looks desperate, but he finds it within himself to give a stalwart nod. Alright, we'll go to the Mongols and not inflict ourselves on good, ordinary folks. There's no need to sow strife in their hearts, but we're still Crusaders. If an hour really should come, you can count on us, Commander. With your permission, Thomas and I will search the vicinity. Not the rocks have been ousted. We need to gather the poor victims. Make sure they make it to the Mongols. Sure. At least they still obey orders. Hey, Aldery. Hi, Commander, it's you. How'd you wind up here? I got lost. They performed a ritual on you? The one they did on the two captured Crusaders. Not before you got here. So what am I supposed to do with you? She gathers the remaining scraps of strength and takes a deep breath. I know you're angry with me because I ran. I left you in the middle of the fight against the demons. I just did my duty, but it was my first real battle against actual demon. Should I do the lawful? Should I do it? Should I? Oh, wait, she's going to leave? It's not in the past. You can go back to your people, Jana. Back to the Alduri? Like, actually desert? No! You're safe, but you're going to prison for desertion. How's my alignment? Okay, I can keep... I need to do a couple more lawful acts. If I must. Can I just farm this? I mean, I will. Hey, hey! Yoo-hoo! That way I can have in store a couple more good acts. I don't lose my lawful good alignment. Look at that. Exploits. A couple more. Okay, we're good. Just in case I need to do a couple more lawful acts too. See, we're almost perfectly aligned. Save. And time to loot. Yoink.
Let's move.
Okay, well that's that. I guess. We might have to do a follow-up on them. On both Alduri and the Crusaders. Demon armies approaching. It's one of these guys. Yep, it's this one. Yeah, it's approaching, sure. Over here, nope. Should we teleport back? Where's the Heart of Mystery? There it is. Let me teleport back to Dresden. And talk to Beth. Teleportation, Dresden. Up. Enter Citadel. We'll talk with Beth, get some XP, rest, then set out again. That was quick. Compared to the other two quests. Well, I guess we still haven't finished Arushali's quest. Technically. If you think about it. Also, I talked to Sela. See if she has anything to tell me about what I just did to Aldori. The Sword of Valor glows as it's been greeting. The glow is so bright, it's not immediately clear there's another source of light present. Shimmering golden wings of a magnificent angel. Wow.
Valiant champion of Golarion, allow me to greet you. My name is the Hand of the Inheritor, and I am the Herald of Iomade, the Lightbringer.
The face of the angel is hidden by a helm, but his eyes are clearly looking at you. When he begins to speak, there's an undercurrent of excitement in his resounding, proud voice. The angel then drops to one knee before you, his grace belying his monumental stature. Well, I have enlarged over after the same size. You can kind of see the beginning of my halo resembling his. Thank you, you do me a great honor, Herald.
I am only giving you the credit you deserve, valiant champion.
Is he voiced because he's going to be a companion?
We have much to discuss, champion. You must have many questions for me, and I for you. First of all, I wish to say that I have come here to do what I can to help you. But also because I too need your help. But what I need most of all is an answer to a question that has been troubling me.
If you're here, does that mean I'm truly Iomede's chosen? I mean, I kind of knew that before.
What does your heart tell you?
Yes. I believe I am the chosen and will do everything I can to defend Golarion.
Conviction like that is what is needed to set hearts ablaze in righteous fury. I'm glad to see it in you. I hope my answer won't cause you to waver in your certitude.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I cannot answer yes or no to your question, for it would not be an honest answer. Do not wait for me to say, here is the power bestowed upon you from on high, and this is the task you must complete. That will not happen. For my lady Iomade, righteous queen of heaven, may mark a mortal with her blessing, but she would never seek to impose her will.
Cool.
Sometimes even I am not privy to her plans. I have come to you not at her command, but of my own accord.
You can do that?
But I would recognize the light in heaven in any soul, and I see it in you. I can only guess how and why it was lit. Perhaps finding the answer to this question is a trial you must undergo.
So you still have free will when you're an angel of a deity? Yeah, I guess we knew that with Christian. Are divas and angels different? Now that I think about it, I thought they were the same, or at least like the same name, different names for the same being. Anyway, I have so many questions for you. Will you tell me about Iomade and Evan? No?
Most certainly.
Oh, yes.
With great pleasure. But But first, let's discuss the issues of the day. I'm sure we'll have time to talk after that.
What do you want to ask?
I sense astonishing power in you, akin to my own. But not just that. Many of Heaven's warriors fought the monsters of the World Wound, and among them there was one I especially cherished. My young comrade and friend, L'Oreal.
Is that the guy whose body slash sword we found in the catacombs where the mongrels were?
He and his sister Targona crafted holy weapons and exchanged them as a sign of loyalty and camaraderie. L'Oreal and Targona both disappeared in those dark years when we lost Dresden and the Sword of Valor. Even I failed to find any trace of my friends. But you carry an echo inside you, the memory of L'Oreal's sword. How did this come to be?
Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. When you say carry an echo of L'Oreal's sword, do you mean this?
Yes. I recognize this power as mortals recognize the voice of a dear friend. It's so sad to know I will never again see the one to whom this sword once belonged. But to see its light still shining in worthy hands gives me hope.
Let's see. The difference is he died fighting, he protected his mortal companion, or he was lured into a trap and killed. I think I had the right to choose how that story ended, right? Or at least I could impose my will upon it. And I went to kill the enemies and not stay to protect my companion, so I guess I'll just tell the truth.
He was betrayed. It grieves me to hear this.
Well, so we can learn how this happened. That's nice.
But you say the vision visited you in the caves beneath Canabras? I see now. The suffering of the first Crusaders, whose children were maimed by the demon's strange villainy, was a matter very close to L'Oreal's heart. For most of us, our only concern was defeating the demons. But L'Oreal wanted to protect mortals above all else. I think he went into those caves in search of the people who came to be known as mongrels.
Interesting.
But demons often use our virtues to hurt and torment. They turned a rescue mission into a deadly trap. They will pay for this sin and others. Forgive me for my outburst, and thank you for your story. At least now I know what fate my dear friend suffered.
Do you know who killed L'Oreal? The creature resembled this carry and possessed immense power.
Many demons in the Abyss mimic the appearance of their repellent master, but I do not think it was a Dyrachne or a similar beast. I find myself reluctant even to utter this name under the skies of Golarion, but there is a monster who takes special pleasure in killing warriors of heaven.
Who?
It's called the Echo of Discari, for it truly is an echo. Not a demon born of the Abyss, but an artificial creation of the Lord himself, wrought by him and several of his mortal followers. I sense his fetid mark in this tale. The Echo likes to strike by stealth, weaving an intricate web of lies and treason, and he despises everything connected to heaven and Iomedae. I am not in the least surprised that he hunted L'Oreal down.
So maybe he's going to hunt me down too. Do you know anything about the girl that L'Oreal was with when he died?
Alas, I do not know the names of traitors or the heroine. L'Oreal died shortly before the World Wound opened its mouth for a second time, devouring new lands. Many Crusaders disappeared in those dark days of chaos. The lists of the dead and missing were long. I assume the names of L'Oreal's companions were lost along with them. Perhaps those traitors are honored as fallen heroes today.
I have no more questions.
I do. This story is not over, and I humbly ask for your help.
What help would the Herald of the Goddess need from me?
I will ask for help not for myself, but for the righteous souls who may be in danger. Listen, I am going to reveal a secret to you that no Crusader has known before, except for the righteous Queen Galfrey.
Is it dangerous?
The demons believe their control over the World Wound is absolute, especially at its heart, the corrupted lands near the Threshold Fortress. But this is not true. There, in that web of evil, lies an enclave of the forces of good, the last shrine of ill-fated Sarkoris. That place is called Pelura's Fall. The Shimmering Maiden is an Imperial Lord, our comrade and friend. She was able to conceal her temple from the eyes of the demons and keep it hidden all these years from the opening of the World Wound until this very day.
Is it still hidden or do I need to save it?
The waterfalls that gave name to the temple have run dry, but not the bravery of those who stood guard when their nation fell. The servants of Pelura have an important mission. They explore the World Wound from the inside, looking for ways to close it once and for all and restore the lands of Sarkoris. They have risked their lives, forsaking all joys and rewards in pursuit of this goal, and they have been busy with their research for 100 years.
If they get, oops, excuse me.
If that is lost, all the forces of the Crusader army will not be enough to protect the temple.
If they want to restore Sarkoris, does it mean that if we save them and let them win, we're gonna screw over Galfrey? Because I don't really want to do that. Only the council's being a dick to me, not the queen herself. I've always said I don't really mind being her agent in this fight. Are in my position to take her place as the ruler of these lands.
I would not reveal this secret to anyone else, but the light of heaven is so bright in you that I cannot help but trust it. Moreover, I would like you to visit Pelura's Fall with me. There are 2 reasons for this. First, I am worried about the fate of our valiant allies, and I want you to meet them, champion. Second, I would like you to show them the light of L'Oreal's sword.
So, am I gonna have to walk over there, or do we just like teleport?
As I mentioned, this sword was created by his sister Targona. She went missing at the same time as her celestial brother.
Interesting.
We found no evidence of her death nor any other trace of her. But by touching the sword she made, the seers of Pelura might shed some light upon her fate. Please, help me in this task. My heart yearns to find my lost comrades, or to punish those responsible for their deaths.
Tell me about Pelura.
She is an Imperial Lord, a powerful angel.
They're an angel too.
Most important allies, and my loyal friend. She is the mistress of the stars, and the mysterious light of the Aurora. Sarkoris was the land where Pelura was revealed with particular fervor, where her most important temples were located. When the demons came to this poor land, the priests and devotees of Pelura accepted the challenge bravely. Many died protecting and healing their friends in the first years of the calamity.
You know what? Let me just change the title of the stream. Might as well. I'll change the thumbnail later. I've had an awful run of not being able to predict how my streams are gonna go. Let me just rename it to something like Angel stuff. Oh, dang it, the dog wants to move. Oh, get the sound back up. Please. Okay. I'm gonna take care of the dog.
This saddened the Shimmering Maiden. Pelura boldly decided to intervene in the affairs of mortals, and used powerful spells to hide her maiden temple. Even the strongest of demons cannot find it.
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow the temple, the people who live there.
Pelura's Fall was once a great Sarkorian shrine. From the city of Iz and other lands, the burial barges of great chiefs would go there to set off on their last journey into the mighty streams of the falls. But the temple was famous not only as a final resting place. Pelura is the patron of stargazers. Her servants possess celestial wisdom. In reading the stars, they discover the mysteries and secrets of the world.
Interesting.
In times of old, people would seek their counsel on many different matters, and they were respected and honored throughout Sarkoris.
Cool, cool.
Today, Pelura's Fall is not what it once was. 100 years of isolation has placed an unbearable burden on the shoulders of the stargazers and their guards. But they persevere, despite the hardships. You should meet these people, for you could not hope to find a better example of self-denial and resilience.
I want to know more about L'Oreal.
Heaven's grief at their loss could not be any greater. L'Oreal and Targona were daring and merciful in equal measure, and relentless in fighting evil. They called each other brother and sister because one soul was used to create them. Yes, it happens. Sometimes an angel is made of many souls, or the essence of the upper planes. And sometimes, one soul can give life to several supernatural creatures. This was the case with Targona and L'Ariel.
So souls give life to supernatural creatures? Human/mortal souls? Okay.
When the world wound opened, they were the first to go to the mortal's aid. Alas, heaven was in extreme upheaval after great Arodin died. When the evil mind of Arilu Vorlesh, paired with the will of cursed Discari, shook the foundations of the world, while the other angels and Imperial Lords were slowly waking up to the disaster that was unfolding by holding councils and getting bogged down in speculation, Targona and L'Ariel were already fighting demons, leading refugees out of the fallen Sarkoris, and trying to find out what had happened on Golarion and how to deal with it. For what had happened was so monstrous, so extraordinary, that even heaven did not know what to expect next.
What kind of councils were they holding?
When Mendev answered the challenge of the Abyss and became the Kingdom of Crusaders, Targona and L'Ariel shared the hardships and glories of the First Crusade with their mortal comrades. And then they both disappeared. First L'Ariel, and then his sister immediately after.
What?
I was unable to search for them the moment I found out, for the world wound had just reopened and Dresden had fallen. It was a tremendous blow for everyone. By the time I was able to begin the search, the tide of chaos had swept away all traces of them. Only your arrival has shed some light on the sad fate of L'Ariel.
What do you mean first L'Ariel, then immediately after his sister? Maybe because they're made of the same soul, when one of them dies, the other goes? I'm ready to go to Pula's Fall right now.
I will be glad to accompany you. Gather your companions and let us depart.
Sure. Everybody can stay here. Let's go. Also, I'm bringing a succubus with me. Don't worry about it. We're good. The woman's face seems to glow with a radiant light. She looks at you with quiet dignity, and her eyes shine with warmth and wisdom. Greetings, old Viomede the Lightbringer, and to your companion as well. I'm Elandria, priestess of Pulura. I'm happy to see a new face in my temple. Is that a bunch of soldiers with me? The first I've seen in all the years of our vigil. The man standing next to Elandria does not look like a priest. He has a military bearing, and his face is covered with scars. He studies you for a moment, then looks you straight in the eyes. Kater, leader of the Holy Guard of the Pulur's Falls. I see you have revealed our existence, Hand of the Inheritor. Did we not agree to keep it a secret even from the Crusaders? What has changed? My righteous allies. This is no ordinary Crusaders, but our champion. He brings us hope. He was chosen to receive the gift of the gods, and has twice dealt with a serious defeat to our enemies. First in Calabrese when he thwarted Discari's devious plot, then in Dresden when he saved the city and returned the Sword of Valor. I ask that you receive him as a most welcome guest, and as a brother in arms, for we stand together against the hordes of the Abyss. Let me be nice. I'm honored to meet the servants of Pulura and the defenders of Sarkoris. It's an honor for us as well. What's the situation? Things are no better or worse than they have been over the past 100 years. The temple is safely hidden from the prying eyes of demons. They simply cannot see it. However, only the most experienced fighters leave the boundaries of the temple. And they do so secretly, for the heart of the world wound lies beyond its walls. Demons and foul corruption. Even the corpses of our own dead have turned against us. Tell me about your mission. Why did you decide to remain here in the world wound? To find a way to close it? This temple has been blessed by Pulura. Whether it is day or night, the stars are always visible within the heart of the sanctuary. That's nice. It's why those who study the stars conduct their observations here. Moreover, if we ever hope to understand the world wound, the only place to study it is within its very borders. If we leave Pulura's Falls, all the work we have done over the past 100 years will be lost. I mean, you can remember it and then bring it with us, with yourselves. You may be wondering why this work is so important. The answer is simple. We're looking for a way to heal the world wound once and for all. Through our many years of study, we've discovered that the world wound cannot be closed like an ordinary portal or a planar gate, because it is too much like a living creature, always growing and changing. The world wound does not simply exist on its own. There is something else that sustains it, and until we understand what it is, our efforts to close it will never succeed. However, we've achieved much over the years. We've disproved numerous theories and trialed various research methods. Tracking oscillating energy levels across the world wound led us to the important discovery. The world wound has a heart of sorts, at the place where the wound was first opened, the Threshold Fortress. We've also found a way to weaken the heart, along with the demons that inhabit it. We'll imbue a mighty artifact with both the power given to us by Plura and the memory of the priests of Sarkoris. It'll weaken the connection between the Threshold Fortress and the Abyss. This artifact will clear the skies above the fortress and set the sacred northern stars ablaze. Even if it doesn't heal the wound, it gives strength to those attacking its monstrous hearts. I have all the resources of the Crusade at my disposal. I'm sure we can assist you somehow. I do not think that's possible. This is our life's work. It requires endless devotion, can only be completed by followers of Plura in their sacred temple. No one can aid us in this task. However, there is other work we were forced to abandon because we lacked the strength, time, and resources. We previously opened the possibility of opening the new world. We previously explored the possibility of opening new world wounds or improving the existing one. Why? You know the wound has already undergone a growth spurt of sort? It's not entirely clear what happened, but the wound suddenly began to expand at a rapid pace, and the energies of the abyss poured out of it. We tried to discover what triggered this event so that we could prevent it from happening again. Research on that subject ended several decades ago, but we can give you everything we managed to discover. However, you should be careful. This is dangerous knowledge and must not fall into the wrong hands. You said you've been living here for 100 years, but you don't look that old. This is a rather uncomfortable subject for us. But by the will of Lady Plura, all the inhabitants of the temple live longer than the normal lifespans allowed to mortals. We've no need of this Sung Orchid Elixir, as our queen does. Ah, so they want to restore Sarkoris, but under the queen's, like, fealty, vassalage, kingdom? Whatever. The powers of the stars sustain us. We'll face Pharasma's judgment only when we fulfill our mission, or the temple falls. Records of Plura Stargazers. The hand of the inheritor and I have a matter to discuss with you. Lariel. My righteous allies. Allow me to tell you about the matter that has brought us here. You knew Targona and Lariel, the angels who defended Sarkoris in his final dark days. Arthur allowed me to discover the fate of Lariel, and it was alas sorrowful. But I have not lost hope of fighting Targona, and I believe you can help me. Arthur has a special gift, the imprint of Lariel's sword. This sword was meant by Targona. I know it is within your power to look for the creator of this blade, if Arthur revealed his power to you. Of course we would not deny help to our allies. My Lady Plura will also be glad to see Targona return, should we manage to find her alive. The scrying ritual requires preparation. I'll give the necessary orders. You'll have to wait until everything is ready and the stars favor our efforts. We'll help you, but it would be best if you leave Plura's fall after the ritual. Forgive my bluntness, hand of the inheritor, but you and the Knight Commander are notable figures. The demons are surely trying to track you, and if they follow you to our temple, our work may come to a tragic end. Eliandra's eyes drift over one of the guards, and she is silent for some time. Then she says, softly, I would like to be our guest for a while, Knight Commander. I would like you to be our guest. While you wait for our ritual, see the way we live, talk to our people. Maybe news of the Crusade's revival will bring some cheers to our little community. I would ask you to pay special attention to the temple guards, as well as to the Stargazers, Odin, Ragnar, and Teriel. Dark clouds veil their souls, but it is not within my power to help them. You should honor your request, champion. Elendria is one of the most radiant souls I know, and Katar is one of the most loyal and devoted. They spent 100 years together with their comrades in voluntary isolation. It would be easy to lose one's clarity of perspective. I do not know mortals well enough to sense whether doubt or despair lives in their hearts of those who dwell in the fall, but perhaps you can. Interesting. So you can't really read mortals. Plura's fall. Concerned guard. Can I talk with him? The guard sends attention when he sees you, but his eyes glow with excitement. Oh, I didn't think I would ever see a new face around here. At least not one that isn't bearing its fangs or decomposing. Forgive my bluntness. Everyone's happy you're here, of course, but I'm especially glad to see you. I'm just talking nonsense now. I tend to start blabbering whenever I get nervous. How did it feel to guard the same place for so many years? To tell the truth, I don't even notice the years as they pass. I just get up every day and do my job. Of course, I could go visit the scholars, look at the calendars, and be horrified, but what would be the point? Even before the demon showed up, I made a vow to defend this temple. That vow is all I have left, really. The Sarkoris that I knew is gone, so there's no use dwelling on the past. You're especially happy to see me? Why? The guard looks around quickly to make sure no one's listening. I would have never thought I'd say this, but there's an important matter that can only be entrusted to a stranger. I think there's a traitor among us. Someone is trying to bring the demons here. I found a strange letter hidden in a cave, and I think we need to find out who left it there. Why haven't you told Alejandra and Katya about the letter? Just imagine what would happen if Elendria announced there's a traitor among us. Even if it turns out I'm wrong, the damage will already be done. If we stop trusting each other, we won't stand a chance. We might as well have leave the temple and let the demons finish us off. No, we need to get to the bottom of this, but it must be done quickly. What was in the letter you found? That's the problem, I don't know. I think it's some kind of code. It looks like a constellation of charts, but who hides a constellation of charts in a cave? Okay, I'll help. What do you need to do? Here's the plan. You go to the caves and hide behind a large stone covered in runes. Watch to see who comes to pick up the letter. I left it there as bait, and made sure to leave everything else untouched. No one has come for it yet, but when you find out who has betrayed us, come and tell me. Why don't you do it yourself? I won't be able to do anything without people noticing. Whoever left the note knows when I'm here in the corridor and when I'm off duty. If I suddenly disappear, the traitor will definitely suspect something. Now for this we need an outsider, someone who can move around freely, and we need you. Understood. May Prudera keep you safe. Hey, guard. Okay, nothing. So they live off mushrooms. They have mushroom farms. A small mushroom patch has clearly been tended with loving care. Doesn't seem that small to me. Loot. The letter. Cryptic message. Did I just pick it up? Oops. Low religion. A bunch of XP. An inscription and a edit that reads, "Oh, Sarkoris, all our tears are for you, our lost land." Quick save. Let's ambush the traitor. Ayo. I got your note. A dark figure steadily approached the drop location. In the dim light, you can see it's a middle-aged man. He looks around furtively as he reaches for the letter. Suddenly step out from your hiding place. The man finds nothing in the drop location and he releases it quickly in a sigh of disappointment. He turns to leave and freezes when he sees you. There's terror in his eyes, but he quickly regains his composure. Commander of Dresden, right? I'm Vistari from the temple. Didn't expect to see you there. I was just taking a walk. Why are you mumbling? Tell the truth or I'll shake it out of you. Alright, you don't live in a temple, so there's no need to hide anything from you. I'm breaking the law, but I haven't betrayed anyone. It's quite the opposite actually. You should come with me and ask Chriskree about the meaning of the note. Chriskree always says she doesn't want to hide anymore, so she may be talking to you to help ease her conscience. Okay. Sure. Let me get my comrades with us. Guys, come over here, please. This is the temple, I think. Maybe. Lile Nazata, Stargazer. A door. Let me hold off on asking important people about stuff first. Monastic Deva. See, so Deva are, I guess, one Charter Lord and angels. Then full-on angels. A bunch of stuff. 2,000 bucks. Quick save. Time to speak. Hey, Stargazer. Nothing. How about you, Stargazer? Nothing. Hey, Deva. Nothing. Greetings, brother. It is surprising to see the souls of a mortal shine so brightly. Okay. There's the inheritor. A statue of Purua, married and simple but the expressive style characteristic of Sarkoris. Hello, Azata. I learned to be in the place of Lady Purua. I long to fly again, to see my brothers and sisters, to be free. And Azata is like a snake angel. Hey, strangers, stargazers.
A wizard and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lamb? The bartender asks.
A schedule listing the daily responsibilities of the stargazers and guards. The schedule is packed so tightly, those who are dear to it must have little time to think of anything else. Flags have been hung in celebration, but they are old and faded, and now look more sad than cheerful. A table is set with bowls and of unappetizing conjured food, and glasses of water. It is clearly intended to be a feast, though it is rather austere affair. Parcel wrapped in parchment tied to with strings. Perhaps they're meant to be gifts. So they're living off magical stuff. Hey, Chriskree. Got him. Quick save. Time to talk. Are you the commander from Dresden? Although I do not know why I ask. It's not like you would be anyone else. Listen, Chriskree, the commander. I don't think the commander wishes us harm. If you want to ease your conscience, tell him everything. Vestry said you want to confess something to Eliandria. Well, she doesn't. Vestry said you can decipher this letter. Of course, because I'm the one who put the constellation there in the first place. The lantern bearer is a warden, so it means guard. The stranger is an observing eye, so that means we've been exposed. And the sleeping Tarrasque means we need to lie low and be more cautious. Vestry said you want to confess something to Eliandria. Yes, I want to confess to Eliandria and the entire community that Vestry and I love each other. We've loved each other for so long, we're practically an old married couple. Eliandria is against romantic unions because she thinks tempestuous passions will cause division in our community. But she doesn't understand the nature of love. You can discipline the flesh, but you can't restrain the soul. Nice dilemma. Not that Elendria would believe us, but Vesteri and I really did try to resist our feelings. We made a vow to stay away from one another, to never break the rules, but the bond between us proved stronger than our resolve. Perhaps it's the will of the stars, and despite everything that's happened, we're simply two halves that are meant to be one whole. If Sarkos hadn't fallen, we'd have lived happily and freely. We wouldn't have to hide, and we wouldn't have to exchange stupid notes. These notes aren't stupid. You really want us to be torn apart, forbidden from seeing one another? Elendria is a kind and wise leader. I'll persuade her not to stand in the way of your love. How can I be in the middle of this angel mythic path quest and do evil stuff? Can I be a fallen angel? An evil angel? I've known her longer than you. Of course Elendria is kind, but she's also very stubborn. Once she's made a decision, there's no point trying to change her mind. She and Kater are much alike in that regard, except he always does what's right. And she always does what her heart tells her. And of course, your heart has told her that her love should be forbidden, supposedly for the sake of peace in the community. These stupid rules haven't helped anyone to find peace. Decide the lovers' fate together with Elendria. I mean, if they can be together but not with the Stargazers, they can just come with me back to Dresden, right? I guess as long as they keep it secret, it'll be fine. And if they're allowed to be in love with each other, they should be grateful. Teriel. And now Stargazer is studying a pile of parchments. His appearance is disheveled, and his attention seems to be entirely focused on the calculation in front of him. And again, I knew it. That confirms everything. When the elf notices your presence, he looks up from his work. The commander of Dresden, incredible. I never thought I'd heard those words. My name is Teriel, I'm a Stargazer. Tell me this, Commander. You make the rules in Dresden, but do you also abide by them? Yes, I'm a commander. I must set an example for my soldiers. He looks at me in disbelief. Such noble words. It's been a long time since I've seen a leader who doesn't think they're above the rules. You must know the person I'm talking about, of course, Katar. You're going to accuse Katar of something? I've known him for ages. Trust me, we were close friends for a long time. He certainly knows how to make a good impression, but if you look beyond his fake exterior, you'll begin to see his true nature. Look for yourself. It's obvious. A week ago it was the Stone of Tree. 3 months ago it was the outskirts of Wintersun, and 20 years ago it was outside of Dresden. 50 years ago it was and 70 years ago the Stone Tree. I assume he's visiting someone, most likely a woman. Ah yes, forgive me. I haven't spoken to anyone about this for a while. To me this is clear as day, but I can understand how you might find my calculations confusing. The stars tell me that about Katir's movements, and I can assure you sometimes he goes to places that are not filled with demons and cultists, but with wine and women. Take Dresden for example. You see, Katir has forbidden everyone who remained in the temple from seeing their family. He says it's dangerous and that we must keep the secret of our lair. But for some reason this rule doesn't apply to him. We all vow to stay within these walls and fulfill our duty. Yet he gets to leave the temple whenever he wants, so what is he up to out there? I bet my life that he's going to see his wife, Imris, or some other woman. Dresden was still under the control of demons 20 years ago. If you'd really been keeping an eye on Katar, you would have known that. You're right. I keep forgetting about what happened to Dresden. It's hard to remember everything, but on one thing, and I'm absolutely clear. Katar went to the Stone Tree 70 years ago, and I know that because we haven't spoken since then. Ah. A shadow falls across Teriel's face, but his sadness quickly gives way to anger. Well, of course I have been no need to keep track of his coming and goings. Why would I when I don't speak to him? But when he's been away for a long time, Elendria asked me to check on him, to make sure he's still alive. That's why I have these calculations. What is the Stone Tree? It's a tall tree, withered and petrified, even before the demons invaded. For some reason, it remains standing. It's supposed to be a secret place, they told. I mean, they're used to old celebrations and weddings there. Imris and Katar got married there too, you know. So it all makes sense. Why don't you go tell Elendria about it? You really think she'd believe me? She trusts Katar more than any of us. Okay, I'll find out where Katar goes. Sure, why not? Excellent. He definitely stopped at the Stone Tree. I wouldn't be surprised if he's closing up with some beauty from Wintersun in a cave somewhere. Okay. Find Katar's secret place near the Stone Tree. Oh, so I have to actually go to the Stone Tree? Wherever that is?
March on.
Sure. Can I come and go to this temple as I please? There's Regnard. And the Stargazer. Ancient and Korean weapons. Medkit. A pale young man is staring at you. Incredible, I didn't think anyone could find this place. This is... You're a gift from heaven. Forgive my rudeness. I'm Ragnar Stargazer. I am pleased to meet you. I think you might be the only one who can help me. Why am I the only one who can help you? The undead roam near the entrance of our caves. They were once great warriors, but now they're just corpses raised to undeath through some foul ritual. I have become very interested in one of them. You see, I studied the history of Sarkoris. Legend tells of a great ruler named Alberge, who was buried with his mighty sword, the Rage of Ice. Of course, most people think it's just a myth, but when the guards told me they defeated an undead that was wearing ancient armor and wielding an ornate sword, I almost lost my mind. The guards don't want to get near the corpse again, even if he really is dead this time, but maybe you could bring the Rage of Ice. Just think what we could prove that Albergy, the Master of Is, really existed. It'd be a breakthrough in historical research. A young man such as yourself must find it so difficult to be stuck in one place for so long. I mean, he's not young anymore. Young man, you say. I've forgotten how old I really am. By Perla's grace, my body does not age, but my soul feels dry, as if I'm nothing more than an empty husk. I used to admire these stars, but now all I can see are a collection of dim lights in the sky. I know the path by heart, but you're probably not interested in all that. Why do you have so many weapons? I collect ancient Sarkorian artifacts and study their history. We all find ways to escape the monotony of life in this temple. If we didn't, I think we'd lose our minds. Anyway, this is what I do. Thanks to Cabaret's cultists, there's plenty of materials for me to study, though this is somewhat lacking in variety. Tell me about the atrocities committed by Cabaret's cultists. I mean, I didn't know there was atrocities committed by them. You must have seen them. When the demons realized that the inhabitants of Iz were fleeing down the river, cultists of Cabaret, Lord of the Ghouls, disturbed the slumber of the noble chieftains who were sent to rest in the lake near the temple. The chieftains sailed on ornate barges to Pura's temple, and then were sent on to the waterfall. The waterfall is all dried up now, of course, but at the time it was part of the ritual ceremony. When they went on their final journey, the chieftains were dressed in the best armor, and their most prized weapons were placed on their side. They were also given a ritual dagger with an epitaph on its hilt. According to the legends, the great chieftains were just sleeping and they would awaken whenever Sarkis was threatened. Legends were true in the manner of speaking. They woke up, and thanks to the demons, they destroyed everyone who stood in their way. They still can't rest in peace, although the cultists have long since abandoned these lands. Luckily, the undead kill demons too, so in some way, I suppose our ancestors are protecting us. Okay, I'll bring you the sword. I have to go. That's a bunch of quests I just picked up. Let me see if I can just explore the back area of this temple. Rasfalgar, Monadic Deva. Let me just skip these guys. Oh, there's a constellation star map. The wagon, the daughter. I can learn my constellations here. Cool. Astral Deva, Stargazers, Nidalav. Yoink. First, open more doors. Nothing in here except for loot. Give me the loot, please. Thank you. Yoink. Next, on the other side of the room. Nidalav, what are you studying?
Can't hide from
A set of tables filled with astronomical data about the and observations about the world wound.
Just don't blame me.
Nerganic Oljef, why? Cosmic Caravan and its journey across the night sky. Should I? The concept of this cosmic caravan, which makes its way across the night sky throughout the years, consists of 13 constellations comes from us from Aslan. The order in which the caravan signs are arranged holds both metaphorical and deeply mystical meanings. In light of which, astrologists advise against the use of models where the signs appears out of order, or even in reverse orders as in some cases. The Thrush, 18th of Cantona to 20th of Abadius. Is a sign associated with friendship, hospitality, a promise of new beginnings, and songs. Constellation portrays a blah blah blah. Abadius to Calistry, Caravan's Possession, the Lanternbearer goes forward chasing back the winter's darkness, Calistry to Farast, young husband and wife, hope led to the cosmic caravan for they are guarded by love and youth. Change, sort of tempestuous blah blah blah, young ghost signifies the pure joy and the with the spring days bring, warrior who guards the cosmic caravan, combative, thirsty, wise and ancient father of the cosmic caravan, loaded foundational wagon is what give the cosmic caravan its name. Oh wait, do I have to? Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay, it's a puzzle I have to solve. Okay, thanks. Because just back here, in this room, there's a bunch of, yeah, symbols I have to use. What was the other book? The other book? Old Sarkorian book. The Pack. In the Western Mountains, there dwelled a clan whose name is no longer spoken today. People came to the land in the last gate of Calistry when the mountain's passes were ready to shake off winter's grip, like hounds. What they found was the Pack. The followers whose true name has been forgotten generations ago was a clan of blood. Was of clan blood. The follower was a despicable sorcerer, a degenerate who had turned his back on his ancestors. Okay, whatever. Let me go back and solve the puzzle. About the Cosmic Caravan. First, the Thrush. Oh, I'm gonna have to manually look at all of them. The Thrush. Next is the Lantern Bearer. The Thrush, Lantern Bearer, Newlyweds. Oh, it's just in order. Newlywed. The Bridge. Maybe the old Sarkorian book is some kind of riddle about this. Daughter, Rider, Patriarch, Wagon, the Pack. Yeah, okay. So the previous book was a riddle to solve. And I can even stare in this puddle. Okay. The old Sarkorian book. In the Western Mountains, nothing. The last day of Calistriel. Calistriel. Newlyweds. Up. There we go. Next. Clamor, clouds of dust, caves. Once the dust has settled, the miners went down to look. They found was a pack. Anything about miners? Cusps, follower, stranger, stargazer, mother, pack. The follower. Next. The follower. There it is. Follower. A sorcerer. Love the daughter of the wise patriarch. Daughter, patriarch. Bridge. Daughter. Patriarch. Follower. Pack found him, followed the sin of the profane magic in Vice. The pack devoured him. As the human blood for the first time and discovered it was with its liking. The pack killed the miners. The patriarch called the clan together in the long hall and spoke. The patriarch recognized the Genesor, eliminated their fate, the clans left their home. The caravan of grief made its way in silence, but not all the clan was represented among its number. Only women, children, and decrepit elders did it contain, for the strong men of the clan had remained behind. Many days they sat in the longhouse sharpening the weapons. Strong men. We have one of those. Is it the rider? The wagon. The mother. Stargazer. Stranger. Cusps. Thrush. Lantern bearer. Each night one of the men would go down to the cave to satisfy the pack's hunger with his own flesh. When all the men were dead and the pack's hunger drove it to the surface, the caravan was already long gone. The caravan traveled day and night without rest until it reached the steppe, the very edge of their known world, where the peaks of their beloved mountains could no longer be seen. Okay, that's all. Okay, I can't really solve the puzzle, can I? Dang it. Nope. So that's it? I think that's it. Yeah, you need that up. You have a name? Let me talk to you. A dark-haired woman is absorbed in sketching an assortment of daggers blades lying on the ground before her. The thick sketch books beside her also filled with drawings of her weapons. Suddenly aware that she is being watched, the woman looks up from her work with an exclamation of surprise. Ah, a visitor in the temple. Your weaponry is very interesting. I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Nidalaf, priestess of Plura, mistress of the stars and farewells. What can you tell me about this place? I think you couldn't learn from the others. An ancient temple, we don't fight the demons, we don't expect Lady Plura to prolong our mortal lives, but I'm glad. What are you drawing? By a stroke of luck, I came across some blades belonging to ritual daggers. Some blades belonging to ritual daggers. Ah, so the daggers aren't fully made. They're just lying in a box in some dusty corner. Just imagining Sarkorian arts, stored away in the temple and then forgotten. So this is what I do with my spare time. I gather the items that once made our nations famous and make sketches. And whatever I cannot find, I draw from memory. During the first 20 years of our imprisonment, I sketched our traditional clothing and adornment. I took account for all the clans, even those who perish or disappear before the opening of the world wound. Luckily, items from all across Sarkoris are stored in our temple. They were once brought as gifts or for the funeral rites of the chieftains. Then it switched to cookware and then wood carvings. The wood carvings that took me almost half a century, since that was one of the main art forms practiced in Sarkoris. Now I have moved on to weapons. When I finish, I will be the most complete collection of sketches on the subject of Sarkorian art. This could be of interest to Nenio. What can you tell me about your leader, Elendrian Katar? Nothing, thank you. Okay, so that's that. Let me go all the way back to the fall, defeat some undead, get a sword, have fun. Quick save, just in case. Elendria, the hand of the inheritor. I still have to ask a bunch of questions to the hand of the inheritor about Iomade and heaven. Also, what if I'm a paladin of another deity? Is the hand of the inheritor and the Iomade gonna have some problems with me? That would be kind of awkward. Oh wait, I'm outside. Oh, quick save again. It's still raining blood, I see. Is that a sword? What was that? Funerary dagger of Anima the Sky Reader. That's not what I was looking for. Get to the top using athletics. Hey, Arushale.
Yet another obstacle.
Ancient Sarkorian wife. Careful, Arushale. What's your AC? It's trash. Run away. There goes your levels.
Prepare yourself.
Why are they draining all of our levels, though? Why, though? Well, Arthur's going down soon. He's level 4 right now. He's almost down. Kill him. Please finish them off. Okay, we're good. Got him. Green Dagger of Sona, the Daughter of the Spirits. Angie, the Bloody Spear. Oh, so I get a bunch of funerary daggers. That's nice, I guess. Wasn't there something special over here? Yep. More daggers. Hit the twin. Let me just quick save. Heal Arushale. Ember, do a heal, please. Thank you. Nice. One more. Thank you. Let's keep having a look. Also, quick save just in case we have more Ys to deal with. Oh, never mind, it's a dead end. How much XP was that, by the way? Eh. About 500 XP. That's nice. Good job. Oh, we have a bunch of specters.
Soot is restless. I wonder, am I doing it wrong?
Don't mind me.
Up. Oh, nice. Oh, we got them good. Everybody focus one spectre at a time. Oh, they're all dead. Nice.
I'll hit you.
There goes Woljif's levels. Nice. A bunch of stuff, including torn out pages from a Sarkorian books. Ah, this is the pack. Ah, this is the end of the riddle. The rider. The rider. The rider. The pack appeared, they were hungry. The rider, follower, rider, daughter, patriarch. Okay. Well, I have the complete book, but...
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Earth Elementals. Don't we have a dismiss with us? Or was that Darren's thing? We don't have a dismiss with us. Time to fight some elementals. Elder Earth Elementals. He's attacking Ember, apparently. No, wait, he's getting attack of opportunities on Ember.
Endure this.
Tactical retreat. No.
Please don't kill Woljif. He's dead. And Ember's down too. Just gonna quickly load that. Maybe a haste can save us. Also, we definitely need more AC on our guys because they get hit all the time.
Let us be off.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Okay, same as last time. Fireball,
I'm here.
Scorching Ray. Ah, Ember 2.
You're a good person. I like you.
There it is. Go.
We will be victorious.
Down it goes.
Cover me, all right?
Get a Spectre. And we're good. Okay, Arthur. You alone retrieve the loot. Yoink.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Now, one elemental at a time.
I will resist.
Ouchies. And my sword still has all the bonuses, I think. I hope so. Heal yourself. And there goes Arthur. Please finish him off. Oh, he just missed Woljip. Good job, we got him. Nice. So we're gathering all these daggers for no reason. No explicit reason. At least. Quick save. Get back down.
Well, this didn't go well.
It's kind of a big area. Kind of.
Yet another obstacle.
More wise.
Surrender or else.
More enemies. Woljip, give us a haste. Up, haste.
This spell's
Ember.
faulty.
Scorching Ray.
No, really.
Go. Lan is fine. Greyboar's fine. Arthur's fine. Arthur. Any good spells for this moment? Give me a close to heaven. Oh, thank you for the haste. No, don't kill Woljip. There goes Woljip. Please don't murder him. Arthur? Back, please. Murder these guys. Come on. There goes Greyboar. Get the last one. Good job. Good job. Whew. Time to heal. Thank God. One more. Are those temporarily negative levels? Yeah, they expire quite quickly. Bleh.
I'll make my own legend.
Use the weapon bomb. Might as well. No need to wait for it to run out. Let me get these funeral daggers again. Yoink. There's one missing. There it is. Is that the old tree? The shape of the stone resembles the tall, thin tree, and its surface feels like the texture of tree bark. A tombstone is crafted with the epitaph. Keter, a Sarkorian ranger. He walked many battles, but the last one led him to Pharasma's boneyard. What was that? Ask about the mysterious grave. His own grave. So we just need to find the strange sword. The ornamental sword that we were sent out here to find in the first place.
Take a look.
More daggers. Get the wife.
We retreat already?
Woljip, no. Okay, get back in.
Stab you or zap you?
Get him sneak attacks in. Nice. Good job.
It says something.
Oh, there's a thing. Yoink. There's quite a lot of treasure we're fighting on this map. Maybe because it's level appropriate. All the other locations are just for level like 8. This one is for level 11 or 10. Plus mythic ranks. Oh, there's some random loot.
I will fight.
It's not random. Greater Skeletal Champion Berserker. Arthur. Weapon stuff. Amber. Ray. Lan, you're fine. Woljip. Do we still have haste? No, we don't. We don't? We don't. Give us haste again. Why does it last so short? 1 round per level, because it has low levels. Oh, that shit Berserker has a lot of health, I think. Oh, never mind, doesn't. But we have a bunch of shadows to deal with. Arthur, go. Woljip, fireball. Even fireball yourself if you need to. Amber, do you have any AoEs? Yeah, you do. Fire Snake. Get him. Arthur, any AoEs? No? Okay. Nice. And the Fire Snake just missed. There goes Greyboar Strength. And there goes all the Revenue Shadows. They weren't that hard, I guess. Yoink. Yoink. Time to heal.
It's not right here.
Yep. We just got a thing. Ah, some more loot. Yep. Yep. Okay. Some shitty cures. Because of negative levels? Because of negative levels, I'm gonna say. Yoink. More funeral daggers. We still have haste on this. Let's make this quick. Maybe it's the haste that saved us last time. Get that Berserker, Greater Champions, get that old stuff. Grey Boar, attack, please.
Simply business.
Dead. Loot, please. Thanks. Why are there so many crash boats? Because the river dried off? I kind of just answered my own question right there. Knowledge world. Loot. Oh wait, I almost missed this dagger.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Remnants of the ship that once bore a Sarkorian chieftain on their final journey. There's another trap. Yep. Get them, specters. Grey Boar, attack please. Woljif. Fireball. Archer's going down at this rate. Ember. Fire Snake. Go. Nice, we got him. And there goes Arthur. Dang negative levels. Pick up the sword. One moment before we do that. Loot. A dead man wearing an ornate armor and golden crown. He clutches a long sword. A long sword. Not a great sword, please. Also, I need more healing. Ember, heal. And the commander. Pick up the sword. Uh-oh, things happens. And he comes back. Fight time? Somebody's coming. Stop! Ragnar is breathing heavily, and his face is red with exhaustion. He's holding a two-handed sword, but the weapon is obviously too heavy for him. The tip of the sword wavers as he holds the blades in his trembling hands. Wait, I have to kill him myself. Ragnar takes up a fighting stance, but he has clearly had no training. He shifts his weight uncertainly, and his knees are shaking. So you're responsible for this? Well, I had a hunch he might rise again. Usually after death, the undead simply decompose, but I was told his corpse was just lying there like nothing happened, so I decided to try and fight him. I followed you, and well, here I am. Stay back, it's too dangerous. You sound like you're like our guards. Fine, whatever you say. That was easy.
Time to work.
Murder time. He's gonna charge somebody. Gonna charge Arushale. Ember. Get him. Woljif. Any good spells? Phantasm Killer might as well. Never mind. Let's not try.
Really?
Hold? No. Acid Arrow? Nah, just gonna do some sneak attacks.
Time to share your treasures.
Go. He's gonna attack Arushale. Arushale, don't you have any buffs for yourself? Spike Growth. Entangle, Hurricane Bow, protection from stuff. Ascending Succubus, Vampire Touch. Let's try.
Please help me.
Arushale is down. He's murdering us. How much health did he have? I could have used a smite on him. Let's use all our remaining buffs before we fight him. Oh, we're back here. Okay, sure. Get the skeletal champion.
Let's make this quick.
Him first, then the bunch of shadows. Or not. Yoink. We have to fight some people over here, right?
Can't hide from me.
No. Edge World, Woljif. There's a ship.
Just don't blame me.
Okay. You just failed the check, that's fine. Yep.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Murder all the specters.
I will resist.
Up. Focus on him. Ember. Fire snake them. Let's wait until it's your turn. Okay, go. Up. Guys, get out of the way. Grey Boar out. Lange just taking it like a champ, I guess. Arthur, advance. Good. Down they go. Okay. It's loot. Step back and heal. Amber, that's your job. Heal. Thank you. Also heal. Thank you. Also do the healing curse. On Grey War 2. Please. That was an infliction treaty. Never mind.
I stand ready.
Okay. Let's use all them spells we've got. Yora, the self buff. Up. Up. Divine Favor. Veil of Positive Energy, that's gonna work against undead. Woljif.
Me?
Give a haste. We don't have any. Dang it. Summon Elemental, that's gonna work. Water Elemental. Also mirror image yourself. Also more summons. Also summon a Paladin. Also Ember. Enlarge. Does Heroism still last? Yeah, it still does. Usually, give yourself buffs. Okay, let's go. What's this thing over there?
Not be swayed from my path.
Ranger's Bond. All allies. Move action. Half his favorite enemy bonus against a single target of the appropriate type to all allies. Okay, and her favorite types are demons. Oh, he's gonna go after the summons first. That's nice. Should buy us enough time to weaken him. I'm gonna smite him, so you're responsible, stay back.
I will defend my
So
dream.
how's his AC looking? Guys, attack him.
Surrender or else.
37 AC, that's pretty bad. A bunch of damage reduction. He's kind of weak to touch attacks. He's a barbarian, so that's why he attacks so much. Okay. Fight him. Do I have the Mark of Justice yet? Or is that not yet? Is that not even in this game? Mark of Justice, next level, dang it. Just one level short of just swamping his ass. Scorching Ray again, please. Thank you. Oh. Is he regenerating? Why does it not count as his hit points being done then? Because he's raging. And barbarian stuff. That's how that works. He's going after Lan. And he's doing spike growth on himself, on ourselves, on us. And he's ravaging through our guys.
Prepare yourself.
And he just killed Greybor. And he just killed Woljif. He's doing something now. Ember. Get him. Now he's missing everything. For some reason. I don't think we can do this without a lot of us dying. Unless he picks his targets carefully. I mean, he's going to do the charge anyway. No matter what we do. He's gonna go and charge my one of my backliners. Unless we immobilize him somehow. Oh, dang it, I forgot to quick save again. Get the champion. Murder him, please. Thank you. Give me this dagger. Yoink. If only I had rested back in Dresden, then I would be able to do this encounter easily. Examine this.
You asked me.
Fail, sure. Quick save again. Go in to pick the loot.
Did we find trouble?
Attack the specters.
They did.
Woljif, fireball them. Ember. Fight a bit and then fire snake them. Go. Never mind, don't do the fire snake, Ember. They all just died. Okay, good. Time to use all the heals.
I stand ready.
Next step. This sort of close to heaven on the barbarian guy.
I can't cast it like that.
You call?
Who has healing? Ember does. Give a good healing. Okay, Grey Boy and Wolgiff, stay back. We won't be able to use you, but that's fine. Any good summons you have, Wolgiff? Yeah. Give me a summon Earth Elemental. Up. Ember. Any summons for you, Ember, too? Nope. Usually, any summons? No. Protection from evil, that's not communal, never mind. So let's see. Positive energy damage equal to your level to all undead creatures. That's 10 damage.
I'm here.
Kind of trash.
What else would I do?
Mirror image yourself, Wolgiff. Any good stuff for you, Lon?
Mistakes.
Bar skin.
Make you feel better.
Poison at snow. True strike. That's now only going to last one
This
round.
war must end.
That's all fine.
I'm prepared.
That's all fine. Let's go. Quick save. Again. Oh wait, I forgot to summon all the stuff.
I tire of waiting.
Give me this.
Don't mind me.
One more. Thank you. Do we have a haste scroll or something for Wolgiff to learn? Haste. Give me them hastes. That's reduce person. Nope. I guess the answer is no. Expeditious retreat. Frigid touch. Nope. 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 Okay, well that's that. Okay, let's do this again. Quick save again. I wish I step back, please.
I shall not be swayed
Over
from my
there.
path.
Ember,
Trust in
back here.
yourself.
Arthur, front line, let's go. No, no, okay. Third time's the charm, as you know.
We will be victorious.
So who is he charging? Don't know. Everybody, attack him. Up.
Surrender or else.
Ember, Scorching Ray. Arthur, Thing of Heaven. The Lawn, attack him. Extra attack, or should I attack him? He's going after who? I think he's going after Wolgiff. Wolgiff, stay back. Run away. Yep, he's going after Wolgiff. Yeah, I forgot to smite evil too. Oh, he's still going after Wolgiff. That's cheating. Okay, he didn't make it. That's good. But he's still targeting him.
Cover me, all right?
Let's make a pit. Yeah, so reaction now, Wolgiff. Oh, you were too slow. Attack him instead.
Why not both?
Don't die. He went for your mirror images. Okay, run away, Wolgiff. Run away. Okay, you lost your aggro. Go back in.
Distract them from me.
Going after Greybor. Greybor, retreat. Ember, give me more Scorching Ray. Arthur, you didn't follow him. Good job. Arthur, follow him. He's attacking the Paladin. That's fine. You guys are attacking. That's good. No, he's going after Wolgiff again. Wolgiff, retreat. Good. Give him some fireballs instead. Never mind, you don't have any. Acid arrow. Touch attack, 2d4 plus stuff. Go. One of the Scorching Rays hit, that's good. He's doing a cleave, I think. Nice job. Oh, it's trash. Give me a snowball instead. Arthur, are you coming yet? Or did you fall in the hole? He fell in the hole. Old Jeff, dismiss your hole. Good Scorching Ray Ember. Keep it going. There goes the Paladins. One of them at least. There he goes. Come on! What? I might need to go turn by turn for this. Let me just send Woljeff and Greybor across the map. They can't really help us right now. Get out. Woljeff too. Thank you. Now let's try again. Oh no. Woljeff, get back. Get the elementals on our side. There he is. The monster. It's just that he deals so much damage, he kills us whenever we go down.
Yet another obstacle.
Murder time, everybody. Attack him. Roll Jiv. Do like a grease spell, I guess. DC 16. Those are some trash DCs. Oh, he has 12 reflex. He has kind of low saves. Fear is not gonna work. Mind Killer is not gonna work. Old Person is not gonna work. Web 17. You can try. Greybor is fine. Ember, Scorching Ray, go. I wish I attack him. Lan, go. Arthur, go. Smite him, by the way. Good Scorching Ray. Good Scorching Ray. Even a crit hit. Somebody critical hit him. He got webbed! Yes, murder him! Quickly. Oh, Arthur's down. Yep. Woljeff's here. Woljeff. Run. Let him be webbed. He's at half-half, he's gonna charge somebody. I don't know who. Ember keeps Scorching Ray him. Hey, but he's missing. He's going for Ember. Dang it. There goes Ember. He's gonna kill us all. Guys, mini fighters, it's your chance now. Nope. We're not going to be doing anything to him. Dang it. We've webbed him and then he killed Arthur and then it was all downhill from there. Okay. Dodge the thingamajig.
I tire of waiting.
The sword. Heyo. What's up? Maybe I can try to dispel some of the magic on him. You're responsible? Get back.
I will defend my dream.
Let's examine him more closely. Rage permanent, powerful stance permanent, power attack permanent. Rage of Ice plus 25 to hit. Okay, sure. So everybody, attack him. Woljeff,
Surrender or else.
give us a web. Up. You guys are fine. Ember, Scorching Ray. Him. Arthur, get him. Also smite him. Lan, attack him.
You've crossed the
Here's your
wrong
monk stuff.
boundary.
Who is he charging? Don't know. Somebody, at least. He charged one of the paladins. Paladins, can you attack him, please? Like, do something? He's murdering. Woljeff, you kind of missed with your web. And you're all out of webs, okay. Snowball him. Good job with Scorching Ray, Ember. Keep going. Nice damage. He just cleaved Arthur. Shh. Oh, he has so many negative levels. Maybe that's why he's so weak. And the smite's not working right. Ouch. Down I go. Go. Down goes somebody. Wolgiff or Greybore, whichever one. Ember's the only one damaging him. Why? Because of the touch AC? Keep it up. Lon. Give me more attacks. Greybore, attack him, please. Thank you. Ember, keep it up. Please don't kill anybody else. Thank God for the mirror images. Last scorching ray. Come on, come on. Thank you, mirror images. Thank God for Ember, because she can hit touch attacks. Thanks. Give me that sword. It's a great sword. Sure. Ah, he has a bunch of magical stuff. Resistance +3, protection from +3, natural armor +3, mighty constitution +3, full plate +3. The Rage of Ice. A great sword +1. Okay, it's not that interesting, but the rest is good. So, full plate +3. Is it better than my own plate? The Carapace. Whenever an enemy lands a melee hit, he suffers 1d3 damage to strength. I think the +3 full plate is better. It's only +1 to armor though. And again, a bunch of armor penalties. Nah, okay. How about the ring? Constitution +4, that's for Greybore. No, that's for... who needs Constitution? I guess Ember, sure. Amulet of Natural Armor. Oh, I'll take that. I already have that. Wolgiff, take that. Thanks, there goes your armor. Cloak of Resistance plus Bunch. I already have one. Greybore, sure. Half of the pair, Mighty Fists. Petition +3. Replace your +1. Who needs a +1? Ember. There you go. Circulating Blood. Penance, Demonic Shadow. It's all good. Let's go. Let's get back in, talk to people. See the stuff. Wolgiff, dismiss your web. It's fine. It's not fine. Lon got trapped somehow.
Restless.
Never mind, he got untrapped. He made a save. Quick save. Let's check out the shrine. Ooh, the camera's all wonky. Hey, concerned guard. I've talked with people about the thing. It's not really a traitor. Never mind. Okay, thanks. I can tell him that I didn't find any traitors because there weren't any to find. I have to talk with Ragnar, whatever. And also the dagger lady. Give her all the funerary daggers. Hey, Ragnar. Here's the sword you asked me to bring you. It's just a thing, another toy. These swords will never see battle. They're as useless as I am. You know what? I don't really care about the sword, about the history of Sarkoris. It's gone. It was raised to the ground. The deaf chieftains have risen up to fight against their own people. The stargazers who once advised them are now holed up in caves like rats. Afraid to set foot outside. I want to fight. No one's ever taught me, but I'm kidded, and every kid is a warrior. The guards refused to let me outside. I had hoped that I could go with you and fight the enemy. After watching you in battle, I realized I wouldn't stand a chance. I'm not a real warrior. Looks like I'll be slaving over Constellation's charts forever. Thank you for talking me out of fighting. The walking undead would tear me about in no time. You could join the guard. You don't think I've asked? I'm under strict orders not to put myself in danger. Andrea says I'm one of the most gifted stargazers and my talent is needed here. And Kater, he always says I'm too young, and that's just it. The curse of this place. We don't get old, we don't get sick, and we don't change. Those who arrived here when they were old are still old, and those who came here when they were young are still young. A guard can become a stargazer even if he studies hard and shows tremendous talent. Likewise, a stargazer can become a guard no matter how much he wants to wield a weapon. Everything must remain as it was on the first day of imprisonment. Our bodies are healthy, but our souls are dying. My soul is dying. I'll speak with Kater. I don't think he'll be indifferent to your suffering. You know what? I think I have to end the stream right now. Not feeling too great. Oh well, what can you do? Ugh.